Before I get started on today's news, I'm gonna go ahead and give a shout out to jcgroovez, man. He's a pretty cool guy, man. He speaks the truth and everything, and he's a real Nintendo fan. When I mean real Nintendo fan, he collects a lot of amiibo. He collects a lot of figurines. Like, you know, I met him. We follow each other on Google Plus, and he posts a lot of pictures of everything that he, buys and put in his room. I always look collectible items, and he has a shitload of. He has a ton of. And he's a real Nintendo fan. He basically supports Nintendo to the max, and he gives criticism when criticism is due. I'm just being real, and a guy like that, he needs more subs on his channel, man. Like man, if you want to sub to a real guy, man, sub to him, cause he's not a bullshitter, man. He tells it like it is, and I guess after that, let's go and get to today's news. What's up, y'all? It's your boy ReGame27, and once again, I want to thank you for joining my channel. I'm gonna try not to make this video too long. I want to address some issues that's going on inside this gaming community. It's just sad and pathetic that, you would think that if there's like fanboys, console wars and stuff going against one another, you would think about Nintendo going against Sony and Microsoft, Microsoft going against Sony, Nintendo, Sony going against Nintendo, Microsoft, whatever. But it's not the case. It's Nintendo versus Nintendo versus Nintendo versus Nintendo. Like, the fan base is at a civil war, and the fan base is just going at it, going down each other's throat, just because one individual or a few individuals, I'm a part of that, has different opinions, about, the other Nintendo fans. Like, I keep a lot of that stuff to myself. Like, I express how I feel on my channel, and I get a lot of Nintendo fanboys or biased fanboys that's biased against Microsoft and Sony. Cause my channel would cuss me out, call me a fake ass gamer. You don't like Nintendo, blah blah this, blah blah that. But it's just so sad and pathetic that a lot of these freaking cats out here that basically would go down Microsoft and Sony's throats and going down all these third party companies, EA, Activision, Ubisoft, whatever. They're going down their throats because they're not supporting the Nintendo system. But then again, those fanboys never support third-party games. They always freaking buy Nintendo published and developed games, but they're gonna bitch about not having those games on their system. But then again, they don't buy those games. I don't understand. I just don't understand sometimes. And it's a game community called Reboot Gaming, and of course, Bearhugger is part of that. Bearhugger, Active Sin, Coupon, Zen Gamer, Mega Gamer, like a lot of them, they are a real gamer community. Like, they are not biased towards nobody. If there's bullshit from whatever company, Microsoft, Sony, whatever, Nintendo, they're going to address those issues. And it seemed like ever since some of those cats kind of distanced themselves, they got away from. They used to be a part of Gamers at Large, one of the most damage controlling, podcasts ever. An exception of Mr. T and Jay Fleming. I respect those guys. Because they speak the truth. They love Nintendo, but whenever there needs to be criticism, they will give out criticism. But the rest of them, I just don't really give two shits about. With Dr. Feelgood, and you got Mr. Red Fox on them. Oh my God, those two right there, they will argue. They will argue all day and all night with you. They will talk about Microsoft and Sony all fucking day, criticize everything about their business practices. But with Nintendo, Nintendo don't need voice chat. Nintendo don't need, online functionality on par to Microsoft and Sony, because they're gonna be identical. So basically, what y'all saying is y'all want Nintendo to basically just be behind on times. That's basically what they're saying. Nintendo needs to be different. Yes, there's nothing wrong with being different, But whenever your console is lacking a lot of stuff, and it's keeping a lot of third-party companies away, because remember, third-party games makes up at least 65 to 70% of the gaming library on all consoles. So Nintendo needs third parties. You know why? Because it could be another Wii U situation next generation if the same shit happens. Third parties, it's relevant these days. I'm just being real. A lot of y'all fanboys keep thinking that Nintendo is still relevant in the gaming industry. Y'all fucking mind rape. Don't get me wrong, I love Nintendo, I love their games, I love the content, I love a lot of stuff, but they are still lacking a lot of shit. And fanboys like Red Fox, you know, freaking Dr. Feelgood, Twilight Bites, that damage controller video he posted yesterday, you know, there are the main reasons why Nintendo is still being behind on time, you know, because they will praise everything with Nintendo. They would take a bullet for Nintendo, and they acting like that they are on the payroll, which kind of boggles my mind. They won't say anything negative about Nintendo, but when it comes to Microsoft and Sony, oh my gosh, that's the main reason why I had to you know, stay away from their channels, because they are the most biased individuals I've ever seen. I'm just being real. They are biased against everybody except Nintendo, and Nintendo is the one that's making a lot of stupid ass business decisions these past few months. Even though I, you know, am mostly a Nintendo fan out of the, you know, all the companies, you know, there is still criticism that needs to get addressed, whether y'all like it or not. Like I say, it's fucking, it's this whole entire situation is stupid as fuck. People attacking Burhugger and shit, you know, just because he had different opinions. You know, it's, you know, Dr. Feelgood, freaking Red Fox, Mr. Red Fox, and Twilight Bites. They they love to block people. They would freaking wanna freaking argue with you, and just because you have a different opinion, they're gonna block you. Like just like Twilight Bites. Like, I responded to his video last night, wanted to know exactly what he's talking about when he said that you know the reason why Nintendo is the way it is now because of the gaming industry. So he's basically blaming the gaming industry on Nintendo, which don't make fuck sense at all. It don't make no sense. So everything that Nintendo has done that a lot of us real Nintendo fans is not too fond of, it's the gaming industry's fault. So you tell me it's the gaming industry's fault? You know, okay. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, seriously, dude. How old are you again? 20, 21? How old are you, dude? Like, come on, dude. Like, seriously. If you wasn't born in the 70s and 80s and played NES and Super Nintendo as such myself, if you wasn't born in that era, or you just a little toddler, then you don't have no room to talk, because you wasn't a part of that. You wasn't a part of having all that great third-party support. You wasn't a part of when Nintendo was actually relevant. I was. A lot of older people was. And we would love for Nintendo to freaking come out on top again. But right now, they are the butt end of everybody's jokes in the gaming industry. I'm just being fucking serious right now. But like I say, man, I ain't gonna never change. This channel's gonna still be the same. Whatever there's bullshit about whoever, Nintendo, Microsoft, whatever, Sony, it doesn't matter. I will freaking come out and freaking speak the motherfucking truth. But anyway, man, like I say, man, these folks right here is the main reason why Nintendo is the way they are, because Nintendo would listen to those type of fanboys, and it's pretty freaking ridiculous that the Wii U is still $300 fucking with no goddamn games. Like, that doesn't make sense. $300, no goddamn games, and y'all still would defend that shit. Oh, don't get me wrong, they got some really good games, but it's not a fucking enough. $300 for a few games a year, and y'all still with damage control. Y'all still damage control by the freaking the features on the system. It's just not up to par with the current generation. So you telling me the Xbox the Xbox One costs $50 more than the Wii U, and it freaking comes with a lot more shit than the Wii U, a lot more features, and the main thing, a lot more motherfucking games. And y'all still want to damage control that? I'm done. It's like talking to a brick wall here. It's like talking to a motherfucking brick wall. But anyway, y'all real Nintendo fans, I appreciate y'all for supporting me. I appreciate y'all for actually understanding where I'm coming from. I really do appreciate that. And I was supposed to be doing a 500 subscriber video, but I guess with the whole entire situation with Yo Water's death, it kind of, you know, changed my concept of what I was supposed to be doing this week on my channel. But you know, like I say, I appreciate everybody that's been subbing to me for a while, and the ones that's been you know, supporting me for almost a year. Like next month will be a year since I started my channel. Y'all know how I was. Y'all know how biased I was towards everybody except Nintendo. And if you, like I say, if you stayed on this channel, you saw exactly how I did a freaking 180. I did a 180, like for real, because I see a lot of shit from Nintendo I just not too fond of. I have to address it. I had to address it, you know. But it is what it is, man. Like I said, I appreciate everybody for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate from a long time supporters, and y'all just let me know how y'all feel about the whole entire situation with Nintendo fan base going at it, and you got people that's attacking Reboot Gaming, you know, calling them the freaking damage control gaming, whatever, call them all kinds of names, just because they give little constructive criticism towards Nintendo. They all love Nintendo. I saw, you know, I've been in this YouTube community for 2 years, but I've been doing videos for a year, and you know, ever since I started, you know, listening to these guys, they basically love Nintendo. They freaking, you know, was basically positive about Nintendo for a very long time, but it's just so much they can take if Nintendo keep on giving us a bunch of bullshit. And y'all fucking fanboys, y'all just need to shut the fuck up sometimes. But anyway, guys, that's my video. That's it. And if you love video games from PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, this is a channel you need to subscribe to, because I will give you all the gaming news, real news, you know, unbiased news, because I'm a real gamer, and a lot of y'all that supports me are real fucking gamers. And like I say, thank y'all YouTube, and y'all have a good day.